Guys, in today's Kidding with Kayla, Elf on the Shelf is a holiday tradition based on a book written in rhyme explaining how Santa Claus knows who is naughty and nice.
The elf on the shelf acts as Santa's little helper, and the premise is that each night your elf flies to the North Pole to report whether your children behaved. Kids love waking up to the elf being in a new spot, often getting into mischief, but sometimes the elf doesn't move. And that's why I provided this report for parents to show their kids in case that happens.
We have some breaking news this morning. Elf on the Shelf stayed in the same position as the day before. Authorities are working to determine why. I can confirm this had nothing to do with the child in the home and everything to do with the elf in question. Sources say it could have been a number of reasons, like the elf was too comfortable to move. Maybe they heard a sound and were afraid to get caught. Or they might have been stuck and needed a little nudge with some tongs to be able to move the next night. Now, if this happens again, parents are encouraged to take the elf's temperature with their child to make sure that elf is feeling well. Maybe those parents can also set an alarm on their phone to check on the sick elf in the coming nights before Christmas. I know I'll be setting an alarm. I was able to get a statement from Santa Claus himself saying, quote, "Ho, ho, hold on, folks. Christmas will be here before you know it," end quote. To that I say, thank you, baby Jesus. Back to you.
You know,
Shout out to baby
the
Jesus.
best journalists can get a statement from Santa Claus. Not to brag, but...
That's some exclusive stuff right there.
All right, so you're not supposed to touch the elf, because if you touch the elf loses their magic. So I brought these tongs for us. And I want to challenge you two, because some of the best things about these elves on the shelf is they kind of tell a story with what they did the night before, right? So when you wake up in the morning, your kids can kind of figure out, oh, wow, the elf must have done this, must have done that. So I'm going to challenge you. But you can't touch it, though. No.
Okay.
But I'm going to challenge. Normally, the elf is doing this themselves, but for today's purposes, we're going to, you know, frame it. Right. So go ahead and do your best with what tools I've given you to set a scene. Tell a story, so if a child was to wake up to this scene,
they would know what happened.
They would know what happened.
Go ahead.
All right, ready? Go. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with.
What are these?
Now, obviously,
what are the bananas?
Some Minion bananas. So there's a mark. What could have happened there? I don't know. You guys tell me. There's also some accessories that people can get for their elf. This helps the elf stand. So
there we go. Okay.
If you wanted to put the elf in the pants, you could.
I would do that, Randall. Why don't you put him in the pants? Okay, in the pants. Well,
this is actually a female elf. My child named her Basie.
Basie?
Because that's one of the first
You're blocking my legs here, sir.
Didn't see that. Oh, we can't touch it. That's right. We can't touch it. So
you do when you get.
Hey, there you go, Randall.
Not bad.
Aw, yeah, that was talented.
Did something.
All right, so what's Basie doing here? What's Basie doing? Are we going to set her up?
Well, at first, I saw these chocolate bites, and I thought, uh-oh, Basie had an accident. That was my first thought. Before we put the pants on.
Basie isn't fully potty trained. Okay,
right.
So she's working on that.
Still,
good for her.
Yeah, still a struggle. Had a little trouble. Had a little too much food.
Maybe the next night we can put a diaper on her.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell I'm in the early stages of parenting?
I'm way past that.
Yeah.
Way past. So.
What story are you telling, Randy?
I don't have a story here. Just that I want to eat some of those.
Okay, got distracted so easy.
Hungry in the middle of the night.
Okay.
That is one of the most magical parts. Okay. My son will wake up and he will describe what he thinks happened, and it's really cute. You know, I actually this is Basie's work here. So Basie woke up with this in her hands, and so Alan, my son, said, "Wow, Basie's a good artist," and I was like, "Wow."
I think George would have been better at telling a story.
I think so too.
George, what do you think? You think you would have came up with something better?
I'll tell you what I have learned. That is, you can touch the elf without taking away its magic, so long as there are no 3-year-old witnesses.